Good morning, everybody. It is the 2nd of July. We are coming towards the 4th of July, and it's on a Tuesday. So I have this book called A Celebration of the American Flag. You can find it on Amazon.com. Just to give you a reason why I wrote this book was because I was kind of curious about the colors of the flag. What do they represent? I did look at one source. Alright, so it says red represents hardiness, valor, courage, and readiness to sacrifice. And it also represents bloodshed by those who fought for our freedoms. And if you were to open this book, there's one section with a soldier and a son. Alright, and the phrase, the bloodshed, tears, and sacrifice of many soldiers, families, and friends help us know the depth of service that we can barely truly comprehend. Alright, a lot of fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters have gone off to fight for our freedom now, in the past, and currently, and some have come back and others have not. They have died in the line of duty, so it's they have fought for our freedom. They have gave up their lives so that we can pursue our dreams. Alright, so the color blue, if we look at the color blue, looking online, it means vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Alright, and our forefathers came up with the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, freedom of religion, freedom of worship, freedom of speech, and so I kind of encapsulate that with this one right here. Blue represents the first freedom that we citizens should boldly and courageously share, which is the freedom to worship when 2 or 3 have been gathered in prayer. So that is our Bill of Rights. That's what our founding fathers pushed for. They wanted to become independent from Great Britain at the time. They didn't want to be taxed. They wanted to be their own country. Alright? And also blue means we be watchful and remain strong in protecting those freedoms. White. Alright? White. When I think personally, I think of white. I do think of God, but our founding fathers, not our founding fathers, but they literally came up with a meaning for white, and it means purity and innocence. Because we are independent from other countries, and we must be truthful to our ideals. Well, at the time, our founding fathers like John Adams, John Quincy Adams, and their sons and grandsons, one of the main textbooks that they used to teach was the Bible, alright, and also the New England Premier. And so it has its ideas and beliefs set on the gospel. Alright, so for me personally, white is the color that represents God and all purity. Because I know myself, I'm not pure. I am a sinner. All have fallen short from the glory of God. We are shaped in sin and iniquity, and we need a Savior in Jesus Christ to help us save us from our sin. So that is why I wrote this book, and this is geared more towards intermediate students, but also it's geared toward the family. All right, it's something that you can read on the 4th of July to remind yourself where we got the colors, or why we got the colors. Red again, hardness, valor, and you can access this book on Amazon.com. You can purchase it. So I pray that everybody has a great 4th of July, and do not forget, to God be the glory and honor.